Told you it would work. Don't tell her that. Ridiculously funny comedy podcast. I'm your host, Miss Tabloid, episode 3. These words,
Number 7, we live on Facebook, Instagram, and Ego, buy and get off, and plenty of folks, plenty of fish in the sea. But plenty of folks is like, yo, it's plenty of folks.
Yeah, it's plenty of folks. Yeah,
that's what they should call it.
Give it up for my host, Mr. Byron.
Yo. That's what I'm talking about. This man was raised with man. That's a personal problem.
Right.
You gotta learn how to fight.
Everybody asks why you learn how to fight, TC, but my grandma whooped my ass.
So how are you, Byron?
PG as fuck, Tab. PG as fuck, Tab.
Yeah. So peachy as fuck, is that like
I mean, it's just good.
grapefruit as fuck? Like, I mean,
I'm
not opposite of
I'm feeling grapefruit.
peachy. I'm trying to figure out the fruit that's equivalent to being peachy.
I don't think there's another one that equates. That's why it's like if you ever just have a really good peach and it makes you feel good. You know,
It's like they don't put something else in a banana split, but a banana. You know what I mean?
right.
It's peachy.
That's
Oh.
And
Which is metropolitan. That's what it should be called. Ben and Jerry, they have a gentrified. Yeah, just all these different colors of ice cream.
Brooklyn ice
Yeah,
cream.
they charge way too goddamn much for
There
it.
you go.
TC.
Great.
I was telling Byron about our incident last night. We went and hung out at the new spot, which was and you couldn't find that spot in my eye.
I thought it was the Church of R&B for a minute because I got there and all the things were dead R&B
Well,
artists.
no, there was 2 people that
There was 2 girls alive.
Tupac and Michael Jackson and
Biggie, Marvin Gaye, and I don't know who else was up there, but they had everybody.
Michael, yeah, I'm just saying.
All these black artists on the white wall.
Like Tupac and Biggie and some other artists.
Well, just because they got shot, they got to get.
Yeah.
Man. Why isn't Marvin Gaye on that end?
I want to say
I feel like we need a Marvin Gaye biopic.
because his daughter's still alive, but the day she died, it was
I'm saying because there's some shit
We
you
gotta
don't talk about.
We got to get the footing of that story, man.
I think that's under the
Would that be like who do you think would be great to play Marvin Gaye? Who could pull that off?
Oh, I'm gonna say
Be how Marvin Gaye is now.
McCain's up there too. You know what I mean?
That dude can act. Okay. Dude from Atlanta.
oh yeah.
That guy. Yeah, let's get that going.
I shouldn't be real with you, but my mom and they was good looking girls and all that. But my dad, everybody was like, we made in the same toilet, but nobody talked about it. You know what I mean? Like, I saw Prince in that bathtub and I was like, I'm gonna be a sexy bitch after this. So
there you go. Probably makes you feel like more of a man.
it did. It squared me up. I was like, okay, that's how you get it right there. You put it out there.
I remember, go back to Marvin Gaye. I remember when Marvin Gaye died, and this is going to tell how old I am. We were at my aunt's house when it happened. It was April 1st. It was April Fool's. Me being the
fool,
the pranker, the fool, the one that yeah. I hear it on the radio, and I run into my aunt's house where my mom was, and I said, Marvin Gaye is dead. His dad killed him. And my mom was like, that's not a way to play. That's not an April Fool's joke. I was like, they're like, that ain't working.
She said, we don't
or something. It was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So.
Never good to down April Fools. Michael Jackson died on my birthday. I think that's all. I always think that's kind of.
She died that
You
morning.
know, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did. We all remember Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
and the day before was Ed McMahon. So it was like we just took everything from Ed McMahon. It was like
I don't want to start searching Charlie's Angel on my birthday. No, I listen to
That's
Thriller.
It did a lot
Yeah,
for folks. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I mean, like I know Farrah Fawcett's family was pissed. Like what? Like what?
This
Yeah, like my mom couldn't.
bad part is her family probably remembers the day Michael Jackson died.
Oh shit! Oh, whoops, my bad.
Did mom die that week?
When did Auntie die?
Right.
I don't know, but Michael Jackson on the radio, bitch. Shut up.
They was probably just standing over their mama body crying. It's like Michael Jackson died. What?
Yeah.
I cried when Magic Johnson said he had AIDS.
Oh,
Right? Like I'm
right.
gonna keep it one on my birthday. That was a horrible birthday. That
That's
was my
right.
birthday. And I cried. I ain't gonna lie. I felt for him.
He did not have AIDS.
Yeah, I mean
HIV.
positive. See, and now, oh, girl. That's it. When you got AIDS, like on Tuesday, on Wednesday you get the shot. On
That part is true. Where it says when you're not. It's not.
not showable.
It's
No,
not.
Okay, yeah, it's not.
So-
It's not detected. So
it's washed out ass or something. But
Yeah.
we got into it
Shit.
because Magic.
she said Magic had he couldn't with the contract. He couldn't share the and I'm thinking then
They
so
usually-
somehow Easy E came up and it was like
Well, because
he couldn't give
Easy got it, but,
Easy E had AIDS.
but he was broke.
But
See,
no,
that
no,
was the problem.
even if they wanted to
So
give it
if
to him,
Easy would have fucked Magic Johnson, he'd still be alive.
Maybe he sucked his dick. Like, yeah, get it out. You know, the antidote is in him. You got to get it out.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if there's a difference. I was trying to explain this last with
Yeah, one's a death
Magic having HIV.
HIV. Easy had AIDS.
Easy had AIDS, and then they start saying that Suge gave
Oh, that was somebody else.
Yeah, he did some stuff.
He ain't government right.
Yeah.
Did they give me when it was that night, man, inside the contract? Like, how get it up in him? Damn.
They had a gay dude over there fighting with cousins.
Yeah. Like, stop it.
But how many women did Easy have slept with? Oh, well, it takes one. But did you? She said, "Ooh, that's so AIDS."
That was her own credit.
I was the one.
I killed Easy.
Yeah, the fucked up. She still got the shot. So she still.
AIDS. That's what I told y'all.
So even with Magic, he ended up having a gay son, a flamboyant gay son. That's really
Big gay. Like 6'9".
yeah. And
It's unmissable gay.
Like that, I feel bad for the little white women in the pornos I watch, but Jesus
right.
Christ.
He better be about it.
How do you climb that? Like, I like tall women, don't get me wrong.
You know, I'm with you.
But how do you climb
That's
6'9"?
what I mean. Like I was in the Navy, I went to college in Oregon. I've been around. I had a gay
Well, if
woman. I've
she-
seen
I
some
think
stuff.
he's fucking like all the athletes. I bet he's fucking all the gay NBA
That's
players
all the gay football
and
players
the
right
gay
there.
football
But I
players.
would if you Magic son or daughter, I'm real cautious about like, oh,
You getting tested
Like,
every
so you ain't said Magic Johnson's like,
man.
fuck this nigga Magic son, dog. Yo, what up, Magic? I see you, bro.
Oh, I be like that moment about to hit Magic. I don't know, man. Like this shit ain't like in the
Right.
gene pool, right? Like when you mix with herbs, it don't like cause a reaction. So Spider-Man, I don't know. It's so
just the whole undetected, that still bothers me.
that's one of them.
But I swear to God, like if I'm getting ready to fucking, that commercial comes out, I'm not fucking. Like oh, you know what? But I got a condom. I'm just not like my mom's on her way.
You gotta watch Sex and the City to get that shit back. So,
Yeah, I'm not even interested.
was it, that shit can still
he goes so good. So
that's good.
Only in black.
Like how a white man would read
But
it.
then let's let the white man read it.
Oh, that's even better. That was serious. And my voice is kind of fucked. So
Madam C.J. Walker, who was the first U.S. woman to become a self-made millionaire from the peanut. Rosa Parks, who sparked the Montgomery bus boycott. I'm sorry, I moved around here. And galvanized civil rights movement. And Shirley Chisholm, who was the first African-American woman elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. We're doing this look at neighborhood stories of those who are good or not so good.
Today we start with in February, and she found she wasn't intoxicated. Fearing that she had been ripped off, the woman, 53-year-old Legetta Marie Jones, called local police and enlisted their help to get her, and they promptly arrested her for
Tweet her and do over. That's beautiful.
I mean,
so on this day, shout
come over and like take a little hit with you and be like, no, that's good. That's where you got that from, Leroy.
yeah.
You know,
Did you get his gas bag crack? It's like either refund it or we got to do bad shit because
square it up,
making shit bad in the underworld. It's like
black
cops.
Yeah, we put the market there just to keep it straight.
Oh, black market.
Yeah.
So you got to throw the word market in.
Yeah,
and the first dude we gonna hire is gonna be Asian just to fuck the whole thing up. So
now,
okay.
I'm wondering are they going to cancel George Washington Carver for what he did with the peanut?
Wow.
Because they're going to eventually. I don't know.
Carver should be canceled.
I think it's going to happen at some point. They might come with peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, breakfast.
You know, that's my breakfast every morning.
Come on now.
So, yeah, like you're right. So as a you grew up on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's when you find out that you are allergic to peanuts.
Well, that's it. So first of all, it was government peanut butter. All right,
that's
that out the way right now.
That's the shit. That's
1970s.
That's the patient zero
struggle.
If you eat the government peanut
that's
butter,
we're good.
That's the real peanut.
That's
all this
it.
Other shit is like peanut.
That's it. Fake
you don't know. We don't know what's really in Jif. We don't know.
That's why it ain't called. You know,
I ate Monsanto peanuts growing up. Like I know that's that good shit. We don't know what's in it.
So your peanut butter still had the shell in it?
It could probably.
Like my look.
You couldn't spread that shit. You ever try to spread government peanut butter? Impossible.
Like you butter.
Like you can government
and the cheese. It's all the same.
You gotta put a dollop on the bread and just smush that.
You tilt it a little bit. You gotta put it in the microwave.
You gotta leave it out. You gotta leave it out. Yeah. Just set it out for a while.
I don't know.
Then drizzle, let the oil drizzle.
Do you put your peanut butter today in the refrigerator?
Oh no.
What about you? Yeah, mine is in the cabinet. Like,
I can't refrigerate after opening.
It does say that, but I do not. Like
to make it last longer, but living good these. That's what you. Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I went to a bar the other day and was doing some of these jokes and stuff.
The allergy effect.
No, I didn't like blow up or anything. But it reminded me back in the day we used to have the peanuts in the Pepsi.
Well, peanuts are cool. Peanuts are in the shells, so like it's not sanitary. It's just like a bowl of fucking exposed nuts.
I didn't mind, you know. It didn't make me remind me of the old days when you used to get a Pepsi in a bottle and you used to get the little bag of peanuts and opened already, and you just put them in there, and it would come. My mom was from Sledge, Mississippi. Some southern shit like
Sledge, Mississippi.
Yes.
Where is Sledge, Mississippi?
That's a place where they play.
Yeah, that was right outside of Jackson, I'm sure.
Look, you know I'm Jewish, so we had to get it back somehow. But no,
all right, well, you're cool. You want to go and see it.
Thank you.
Now, are you originally from Vegas?
No, I'm from Stockton, California.
Stockton, California. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's hood.
Thank you.
Now, what got you into comedy, and how long have you been doing comedy?
What are we on? 6 years professionally.
Okay.
Why
don't they professionally?
I don't like
because I clowned around before I never like took any of this shit serious. Like I did acting, so that's so I've done jokes my whole life because you know I was short and fat and white.
Yeah. So
that was like 3 strikes. So I had to be funny. And then I was not trying to fight nobody in real life. You know what I mean? I got paid to do it. So I had this weird like outfit on, and he said, "Well, I can just do some magic stuff." And then I was like, "I don't know magic, man." You know what I mean? So what I did have was a magic apron.
Yeah.
It was different. These drunk in the crowd, stupid questions ask me, I did like a goofy voice, like I was this bad magician.
Yeah.
This lady asked me, she said,
Goofy.
"Oh, what can I tell you of your future?" lean back and I shake the magic 8-ball in a little pouch, you know what I mean? So I look at the answer and they already are kind of laughing because all the serious questions always ask the same damn answer. He's asking later. And so that's the I said, please ask again later. And the crowd went nuts. I did all that. And afterwards, the director was good friends with the guy that owned the comedy club in Sacramento. And I started that whole open mic.
So did you do was your first couple of
Stockton? No, Stockton. I was living in Stockton. I was living in Stockton. And we had to drive to Sacramento, so it was like I had to drive for an hour to get to the open mic. And it wasn't a cool. Like, they treated us like, do what you do. And somebody finally looked up and was like, "Yo, TC, the thing," and it was like, oh shit. The guy, I remember it. I forget it. Off stage, out of the club. And the host came out, picked up the mic and said one of them little quirky little things. And then he said, and next up from Stockton, like, no, that's me. Yeah. So it was a bad start from then.
Would you come out to Vegas?
A couple of years ago.
Okay.
Moved out. I moved out this way. I bought a house out there in Mesquite. So
what prompted that?
Oh man. And I owned the MMA gym and all that stuff. And I sold that. And I sold I just started like California was starting to get, like most people know, it wasn't where it was. Grabbed the dog and thing up and got in over there, started, setting it up and came back into town. And now I do my stuff here in town. So.
Oh yeah, love it.
If you could be doing anything other than comedy, would it be?
Yeah, I love that. I love being up there telling jokes with you. And I mean, even just last night where we were hanging out, riffing and doing all that stuff like that, to me, the time, I like that. But that acting stuff gets me. I get
I used to act. Were you a theater kid?
Yeah.
I was one of those too.
And I think
all three of us were.
Yeah.
I was the factor kid, so it wasn't like I was front. So I was the eye operating light.
I wasn't.
Yeah, we could tell.
But you had sickle cell, so you.
That's true.
Different. You was the skinnies, But I ended up behind but middle school, something like that. I was off the stage, and I went back and worked behind it. But middle school, something like that. I was off the stage, and I went back and worked behind it. I worked theater from the other side, so that was cool for me because I was still in it, but I wasn't on stage. I was shocked, being fat. So that was me.
Yeah. So I'm playing. So if I was the principal in the play, I need to be directing, makeup, hair, costume, whatever it was going to be done. That was who I was.
And it's funny.
I didn't mind being the bit. I did a competition. I won some awards for like best supporting actor. Like, and it was like my role wasn't. I had a few lines, like one that I had in where I was like kind of the second lead in this scene, and then I had another scene where I was like the fourth lead in that scene. But like that was kind of it, and I was able to steal those scenes and get best supporting actor. Yes. Like the
good for you.
Yeah. But it's plus years and not doing it. I'm like, I would like to. Like, I remember back into
companies provided the wardrobes for everyone were seniors that were supposed to model their products, and they brought me to work. But no one is. I need to MC. I need to host this whole.
Yeah.
And it was like, what? I was like, yeah, I need to host this entire production, and at that point, I knew that being the star or the center.
I've been clowning around since I was in school, and that's always that little. I ain't trying to be the star or anything either. And then I got the acting thing was great for me. We're making movies right now, Phoenix Rising Productions, just outside of Seattle, and we did a bunch this last year. And we had dudes out from like soap operas, just been kind of playing like a side characters. Mm-hmm. And recently we had a little meeting, just us producers, and one of them, one of the CEOs, he was like, "Yo, DC, every time you in, like, you just tear it, man. Like it's you all of a sudden. And we're looking at whatever you're doing, you ain't even saying nothing. Yeah. It's just how you look, how you react." And I was like, man, that's the part I love about, because the theater taught me no matter if you're out there, people are looking at you. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're on stage, you're acting. So I do the same thing, and it's a nice trend, that lead role. Yeah, but I actually think we got something coming up here that looks like I'm gonna end up being the star.
Hey, Return to the Funny Comedy Podcast. You're listening to us live. And it's day forward. It's going to be. And anything I can't do. Name a job where you don't deal with any people.
Fucking.
Yeah, that's me. I can't do that. Another strand of the 4.2. So it's like B2K, like it's gonna be
I don't know. Chris Stokes is
Chris Stokes. It's gonna be the Stokes virus.
Chris Stokes.
Shit. Now are you got? I don't know if you guys noticed that a lot of people aren't dying as much, and these numbers are rising, but.
That's because if you get shot and you go to the hospital, you got COVID. You know, that's we doing some weird stuff right now for us.
I mean, you know, having COVID and being vaccinated, I don't understand shit anymore. It's like
you've been.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
And you're vaccinated. So it's not COVID. You ain't on the radar no more. You giving out the vaccine.
Right. Now, are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Like it was a commercial. Like I got my card.
That's what they're. Boy, they are. There's them. Remember who had like rappers and stuff, like sign up on and stuff. Like it's good in the good. Like what did he just say?
Good. That's how it was. I want to say it was back that ass up.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing how they just want you to. They're pushing it on you without a real reason or a real cause or a real explanation.
It's funny. Let's be honest. That's the part of it when it comes down to it. That's the problem.
You see Moderna's stock price U20 to what it is. Well, it went down a little bit from like what it was 6 months ago from where it was in 2020. I think it's like 10 times. Like it grew. Like that's 1,000+%.
And the only people own that are the people that are making these laws and making these.
The Jews.
Some of us.
Nah, I like Jews are my favorite white. Do you consider yourself white? Some Jewish people do, some don't.
Nah, I'm not quite red bone, but light skin. That's pretty much where I'm.
Light skinned.
Light skinned. Like,
okay,
like
skinned.
That,
yeah. Then that.
I get that.
No, there's a difference between white skinned.
Yeah, no, I ain't white skinned. Nah.
I'm light. Today's my friend's birthday. And I want to prank her later tonight before we leave. But I don't know how to prank her. And she's one of those gullible people. So even if we prank her, she's gonna buy in whatever we say. But I can about it. Yeah. We're gonna be creative. We can even do something with the variant. Let's just say that we know someone that she's come in contact with that day. I don't know. I just want to prank her. It's her birthday and
I'll have her losing her mind. Yeah. She got the HIV.
I just checked to see if she was online.
I think T should do it. Tell her she's got a mix between the BI640.2 and AIDS.
And she needs to take the Truvada and the Moderna.
and some chicken noodle soup.
And some chicken noodle soup. But if it sounds too comical, then she gonna know it. So we got to cut. Right. Because she's on this whole weight loss journey. So we're with the Gatorade. We're with AH. AH. After hours.
AHG.
AHG. Yeah.
Oh,
where's that? After we are here with
the Gatorade department.
So we're gonna do that later. February 11th. Stand up or sit down. Comedy Club Friday. That's this Friday. Mask required due to COVID-19 regulations. Hosted by Eddie Kane. It's a different lineup.
Nice.
I'll be headlining, and Byron will be my feature. They have food and drinks. I'd love for you to come out, check it out, and get you on the next show. DC. Text me at 702-514-7931 if you want to know more information about the show, if you want to get tickets. Tickets are only
Let's see if you'd like to ask us or our guests any questions, guys. 752-566-3367.
What's your lucky number?
So
I would think it would be
Shit. Pay that child support off faster.
oh shit. How many babies? you got?
Just the one. I got the one. She got her own babies now. I'm
There you
back
go.
grown, but I never thought I'd be nobody's dad, much less somebody's grandpa. So
Oh, son or daughter.
I got a daughter and she got 2 little boys.
There you
So
go.
she been married longer and she had him boys. Like she did everything. Like I had one of them families that you grew up in that you just watched the dumbasses in front of you do dumb shit. You follow along. Lee and her mama not working out, things didn't go the way it's supposed to go and all that, and shoot elk and shit like that. They're kind of Mexican to me, you know.
It depends on why they hunt.
I just
If you hunt and you eat the meat, I'm good with
yeah,
you.
no, they all into it. Like I'm
real estate and property management. I get where the hunters will bring me meat, deer meat, bison,
Yeah.
and elk meat. Really, I'm not. I don't know. I did the deer burgers once, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's,
But the bison and
Yeah.
I ate a bison burger at a club one night. You know what I mean?
was it good?
Yo, it was fire. Yeah.
Okay, see, I mean, me exploring new meats. That's not so.
You got to imagine.
So now Tab don't like meat.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Now Tab don't do no meat.
All of a sudden.
Name your most embarrassing moment.
On backwards one night, just not too long ago. Matter of fact, I
Yeah.
won't lie to nobody.
Inside out.
There's something wrong here. But, hey, you know, the collar that's supposed to be in the front, but I turned it around, but I pulled it way up high. So like
Somebody noticed.
like you know, if you might think like
That's not that embarrassing.
You said you go on stage with your pants in them?
my zipper down, because I came from my house to the club, did the set, and then went to go pee and saw my zipper was down. I was like, no, but they laughed.
Was it when did you have a flat? I was like open. It's like sometimes you can unzip it. It's like it's still.
It was pretty tight. You know what I mean? It was like one of my dudes I grew up with, Chris Dickerson, used to say, if you walk around with your zipper down, you just add
It's a box of pre.
I'll show up just, but you know. I was in the Navy.
Next question.
Now, there's a lot of rumors about the Navy. Come back.
Got this
There's a group of gay guys that made a song in the Navy.
It's cool.
They're in the Navy.
Yes, them.
Right. Okay.
I don't even know what the rest of it is like. What are they doing in the Navy?
Right.
We
Get
get
around the
around.
points in the match.
Boys
Um,
can be bold.
That's the YMCA. You mixing shit up now.
Same group.
No, it wasn't the YMCA. It was,
Yeah,
it was
Village
the Village
people.
people.
The
Yeah.
village people, but you mixing the two songs, the
Oh,
YMCA and the Navy song.
Saying in the Navy. Village people sang both songs.
They sang both songs.
Both
Okay,
songs.
So, yeah, all right, sorry.
Those queers sang both songs. I can say that. That's the cue. That's a literal. I do.
Q does not
That's
stand
what
for
I
clear.
do. Yes, it does.
Q stands for questionable. We had this conversation last night.
Something's changing.
Wait,
I got
since when?
I got a gay friend. I got to ask.
Since when is it
Yeah, I
questionable
know.
and not queer?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember playing Smear the Questionable.
Thank you. That's exactly the joke I made last night. Thank you.
And
That's the first thing I said was called Smear the Queer. And like, I'm with you.
It's questionable.
Oh, shit.
Well, who's
This is from Mark out.
it's weird that we have the like gatekeepers in clubs who, you know, when you send a booker your stuff and you have a good video and you have a good tape and they still want a reference from somebody or somebody they know. It's like there's just this weird, you know, that you do everything they want, but you're still not getting past that level for. I find that kind of odd. Then I think the biggest thing in our communities is clickiness. You know what I mean? It's who you know in this business sometimes, and you can be funny as hell.
Don't fool with you now with that click.
Yeah, and moving to and being a comedian.
They just don't fool with you now with that click.
Yeah, and moving to and being a comedian, moving to Vegas 2 years. You know, over nobody. I didn't come out here because I had friends. I came out here because I'm trying to live here because I'm trying to live a different life life, and I fell in with who was willing to fall in with. I think that was kind of reminded me, the fact that would move us every 3 to 6 months, and you had to go with my friends. So I rolled into town and I went to do Steve's show at the pawn shop over there, and I ran it blossomed from there, and I got to be here and there, and ended up over at Extreme and was hosting over there for really loud, and that's how I met Tab, and it just by little and I continue to fuck with the people that fuck with me. I guess that's really, because you're right. Because some people, and it's not that I don't fuck with them. I'm not in their stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not the same age.
I've never been one to just hang with these 4 people.
Yeah.
Only talk to these 3 comedians. I like everybody.
That's the problem too.
And sometimes I go around thinking everybody.
Damn,
you out. It was like I wanted to book you, but you're too expensive. You don't know how expensive. And you talk to me. Yeah.
No, I'm
don't assume because I drive a hoopty and I'm on Section 8 that I'm expensive.
No, you don't drive a hoopty. You good. You like, no, but I'm with you. And, if we friends and I've done stuff on the low, you know what I mean? I've done stuff for free still to the day. If something good going on in the building, what are you charging at the door? And have a DJ. These things are questionable to me because then I can tell you what my time. I have to reconstruct what I want to do on stage, and that's what I'm making to. Mm-hmm. So when I'm tell us about what's best in your house today.
History Month.
What?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
What?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I've never seen it spit out before.
Black History Month is hijacked by a white man. Like Joe Rogan's Black History Month. I feel like they've been waiting until free to bring the story. They could have waited. You could have waited a little while. Wait till for this Joe Rogan. They just has Joe Rogan some nigga. Because they think this is
before it was released. So someone kind of warned, like, I found the footage where you said the N-word.
It was on old girl's Instagram. Stuff like that. She had put it out before.
You didn't just say it counts as a lot to a white dude. Like you. I'm just gonna say one.
Like, first of all, like, where are you saying it at? Like, that's a different story too.
I'm not saying I'm gonna say nigger, but he said nigger, and
if you're making it your mantra, that's a different camera together, we doing this, like, that's different too. Like, I know, like, don't worry, I'm camera right now. I got that, and I'm grown. I can't mind, but I grew up in a different world where, like,
with the AH, is that how it's spelled?
Talk about my more and
no, I'm not offended.
For one, whether you use it and say it is a different story.
Unless I just hit you with that. No.
But you never live it down.
That's some deep shakes. It's spoken in, like,
Hey guys, if you want to be a guest on the show, email it all.over.left@com. You can be a comedian, on porta potty cleaner, bomb tester, dishwasher, hairstylist, You can be a comedian, author, ventriloquist, singer, traveling photographer, porta potty cleaner, bomb tester, dishwasher,
Geek Squad member.
Yeah, everybody's well. Jake.
Yeah, you were in the band account still, like
AOL. It's not AOL account. It's our domain.
Oh, okay. Scared the shit out of me.
All.over.left.
Story.
Hey, Ridiculously Funny Comedy Podcast. If you're tuning in, this is the podcast Ridiculously Funny. You see, more with constant. Yeah. So thanks for Bye.
Around the town this week, guys. Monday night freezes. Wise Guy Comedy Club on Tuesdays. Open mic signups. Until night hosted by Jordan Perry and Amir. The Miracle. I like to say his name. Hey, Amir the Miracle.
Right.
Then slide on over to 15 Fizz at the Artifice right across the street. Showtime at 9 o'clock, hosted by Sean.
Is that back the street? I can add it. Go ahead.
Yeah, across the way. Urban Lounge is back. Wednesday Comedy Showcase starts at 8. Different lineup every week, hosted by some bitch. Long Vegas Rolling Smoke Comedy Showcase with Steve McAnally starts hosted by the half Asian, half white. Lavender's every Saturday at the Super Nugget, still time at 8 p.m. Hosted by Dennis Lavender. Funny, my sign up at 7 or 8 and starts at 8:30, I think.
You covered everybody in that short period of time. You really should. Hey, relationship advice, Tabby. Hey, call in, let us know. Today's it's home.
My son looks exactly like his father, who is proper. 14, taller than both parents, skin slightly darker, hair curly, and the blades in the locker room for being larger than his peers. Oh shit. Okay, why would people make such bold assumptions? And let's see, your white, your son's father is not black, but he is dark, has a big cack.
That's nice.
Dark skin.
What I read about stories is they don't look big. Like, it's based on this short paragraph. I mean, it's still biracial though.
It's very biracial, but there's a range of colors.
But if you send me a picture and he a little Jewish, Johnson the third and shit, like we got a problem.
Yeah. So what advice would you give mommy in Centennial Hills?
Tell your husband you fucked a black guy. Just
accept the fact.
Just Christmas pics.
Make sure your son's sitting down if he has something. I'm a Zoomer. If you're listening, you're watching, whatever.
Somebody show sounds like it's hosted by Cat. Right. And 702-514-7931 for more information. $7 ticket there.
This will be my third time headlining there, and I will say last week's show, the last show I did there, and never company before, who went home that night, and it's the writing at this point, like that moment that made me feel like, okay, well, maybe this. Well,
I understand that because I did Urban Lounge with you a couple weeks ago, and I had a pretty good set, and when I went to leave, gave me I get a couple messages and stuff, so it's like, and just had a really good set prior to that too, so it's like, yeah, I did get a couple messages and stuff, so it's like, and just had a really good set prior to that too, so it's like, yeah, no, it's a good feeling.
And I know what I'm calling it, just aspiration.
Like some people, we were at Toys R Us, you know, if you do a good job, you do a good job.
That you sent her balloon rain and it came back 45. That was the number 9.
Susan, I got that.
Tell her one of her friends sent her the bouquet arrangement for her birthday. Just be upset that we working is not even for her birthday. Her birthday gift. And she okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Susan, this is from edible arrangement of fruit to your home, and it's not that we made all that work. It was a beautiful that written on it. Your birthday and you're not 45 years old? Okay, well, like I said, apparently birthday or I mean, I love you, we're a happy family. You know, it's a new world we're living in. Wonderful day. Happy birthday, and we'll talk to you later, Suzanne. a lovely enjoy.
Every Monday. Then the week after that we have Jai Monai.
I know Dan.
You know Dan?
Yeah.
I did library on Black History Month. Really?
Oh yeah.
I can't see him with holes in his socks.
No, that hair. I tell him I only know him after that X-Men looking hair.
Right. So before the hair, he was this clean cut.
Yeah, he looked like
a cop, like a dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Traumatic banners.
I think it was a divorce.
Yeah, that's good.
But they're not divorced.
They're sorry.
They talk. Hey guys, make sure you whether it's Instagram, just make sure you follow sometime, like something.
Fox with us.
Byron
Next.
TC Morgan. Okay, I see what you did there, Captain T.
I don't care. You can hit me up on it. You know that.
You can hit me up on all social media platforms. I'm gonna get into Snapchat now. I like chat. It's so messy. It tells you if they screenshotted the picture that you sent.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So what's the purpose of really doing Snapchat if they can still screenshot it?
Well, I mean, you can't.
So I sent a pussy pic the other day and he screenshot it. Like I was like, what? So yeah, you can follow us there.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one.
That's it.
Hey guys. I think, do I have game music?
Wait, that's not.
Come on.
$1,000.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry, $100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can play Friend Feud, which is very similar to Family Feud. Johnny. Guess the artist.
I didn't even take mushrooms.
Right. All right. It's a logo. Heads up on that tune. All right, what game are we playing today?
We play. Let's see. What is this? I don't know. What is this one? What do we call it? Let's do that.
Okay.
Against the artificial.
I don't like the way you said that.
We're
We
doing
don't give away
moves.
fake money on the show.
Yeah, everything is real. If you can touch it, it's real.
Right. You can see it. It's real. It's not a dream.
We're not a superstar. Guess the star.
Guess the star.
Because movies would be too easy for you.
Yeah, him being a movie connoisseur.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to name two bodies of work that they've done, 2 projects, 2 songs, 2 albums, 2 movies.
The kid's name, kids.
Yeah, 2 of the kids.
I'm going to only identify them.
And them. All right, let's start with
No, she don't. But yeah, you got me on that.
Wig.
Ooh.
Kristen Wiig. You got me on that.
You can always get.
You got me on that one. That was my bad.
Yeah, I got you, man. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna
skip.
Jennifer Garner. We'll go easy.
Oh my God. Alias. Married, my man, Batman.
That's the second thing she did.
What's in your wallet?
Condoms.
No, she does the.
Carry it. I'm robbing you now, motherfucker.
I just got a money clip.
I use Apple Pay actually.
Got a rubber band with my money.
Not a rubber bandage. Let's see. Ooh.
What did he do today? I know he does a radio show with
what's
white
his
boy.
name? Fucking
It's theater college.
You tripping.
Yeah, they're not even.
Well, when you got singing girls from, you know what I mean? Like,
oh wow.
but that Vilma, he on the what is it? Not Miami Vice. He's on like one of those ABC like cop shows. He play a cop now.
Yeah,
He on like the NCI.
You're so that you don't really have. I don't get it. You don't have to at that point. They want to speak with you.
Look at
because I what you said. I took it, and I'm going to interview the whole time with fucking. Is this what you wanted? This is it, right? This is what you like, right?
Jeff said, I don't record it to get free. I can record because your bitch asked me to give consent.
Right.
You turn it dirty. Yeah, you like that? You
What's
like
the-
that? Could you turn him into the camera?
Give 2 thumbs up while you saying it.
What day is it?
Could you stay tuned?
You watch these later, Tab? She said, watch these later, Tab? She said, no, hell crazy.
That's it.
That's it. You want it, man? You want it, man? That's money.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna autograph this.
Girl, you talking shit up.
Oh, wait, no, it's behind you.
But dicks and use for straws. That's all I'm saying.
Well, technically, all dicks are straws.
I mean,
If you
I'm
got
just
the right
saying.
woman.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
If you got the right woman.
Yeah, that's true.
If you got the right woman.
But
You back. You remember that, do you?
I
Right one?
got Pepsi. Rachel bitches. You gotta put some context in there.
So we opened the show with a dance routine. Destiny Child. So I was Michelle, and then Lisa's Kelly. So we went out there. And we did, it's a picture up there. So we went out there and we did our routine. And when the kids would come out, it was like, I'm signing the autograph, and I would put Tab. And the kid was like, you spell your name wrong. Spell your name wrong. Michelle. There's Tab.
It's called activation.
The kids done it.
Get an imagination.
Tim and Beyonce was.
Oh, you don't have to admit it. We got your answer.
things.
San Francisco.
No.
Rolling Willow. Motherfucker. Saying, oh, he's anybody into the. But yeah, he's. We do a truth radio.
Okay.
So.
Simmons.
It's a Simmons.
Oh, we've had.
So, have you ever seen
a dick pic?
Yeah, I'm from Texas.
To send it without.
Unsolicited dick pic is $1,000 fine in Texas.
That's good.
Ooh.
I'm not for it. That's good. Make it 10,000.
Because Texas, they care about.
Yeah, they do. You still put
In other words, you should know who you.
This is what it is. It is. It's obvious.
You know what I mean? Just send them.
Or just make it your Facebook profile.
That's
So
it.
you just
A dick pic without asking, just like.
Bitch, hey, here's a picture of my dick.
it's
No,
like,
it know that it. I do request it in the show, but when I'm out and I say, hey, how are you? And we text back and forth, and then I want to text back and forth, and then I say, see, someone will say, they will say, before I don't have to say, I just things, and then next text, and then boom. Oh, you want to see it?
my bad.
That's,
Yeah, why
yeah.
you just describe last text I sent you?
That's attracted to you, and it's just a friendly conversation.
That's it. To the table.
I got personal.
Yeah.
Oh, the Michael
Love
Jordan.
the
That is more of a turn off than it is. So
Yeah.
because I want to see.
But if you got the tongue,
Like for real, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
see, as if I was a woman, like
That, but that doesn't.
if a woman tongue like
So
something
that's
like,
a pic like that. I'd be like, she gonna. I'll say, let me shit.
So first, before I block
so he's like,
Before I block.
that's a
before I
gentleman
block
right
him, I
there.
said, what's the purpose? We keep it on that level to talk about what your mouth, your tongue do or anything. So I said, well, what's the purpose of sitting there? Because you don't want. I said, I'm gonna want to issue it not today or tomorrow, but you're gonna want. I said, so let me tell you something. The thought of me has never crossed. Like, yes, I do. I know that everyone like that. I said, I don't. I was molested by my uncle, and my uncle used to eat me out, and I don't.
That's that. See,
Bye.
when you want some head tab, who you gonna think
Yeah.
about? That tongue pit,
Big ass tongue.
big ass tongue, Tommy.
Jesus Christ. Looking like you didn't kiss the fucking
Look allergic to peanuts.
serious.
I do, but certain things I'm real picky. Certain things turn me off. So if you do send a dick pic, don't send me a dick pic with comparison either. Don't send me the Roku remote or your penis next to the Roku
I send
remote.
my dick next to a wall.
Because I may want something smaller. You don't know. Because you know me,
Angles, all about angles.
That's the context of the photo right there.
Don't just and clean up your bathroom. Get your toes done. I get some dudes who take it with the.
Well, don't put toes in big feet.
Yoga.